should hope
We
so.
are live!
Yes. Okay.
Every time I say that, I think I want to say and local as heck.
Right. Only Utahns would get it, though. Okay, welcome back, everybody, to Adventures in Kal'Jaru. Last we left off, our adventurers were searching through the jungles south of Quan, where they met a druid who informed them that a treant has been in the area for some time and might be the cause of the destruction at the sawmill and the logging community. Taking your rest at the little safe house, you guys made your way out the next morning to the edge of the forest. And that is where we are picking up, is you guys exiting the forest. You can see the logging community not very well because there's a lot of trees in the way, but you can see like the smoke and stuff of fires over there off in the distance.
As long as the whole building's not on fire. Yeah.
No big plumes of smoke, just normal amounts of smoke.
We're safe for the moment.
At that point, I'll be like, our work is done here.
We're good.
Next town.
You guys are, let's see, logging community. You guys are about right up here because you guys went in over here and then went north. So you guys come out over here.
Okay.
And he said that it was traveling south area. Okay, the compass is on that map.
So, I can get out in the jungle in the south for the rest of the day. Is that the agenda?
I think that's what the plan is.
Alright, how's everyone looking on supplies?
I'm good.
Yep.
Taste Marshall.
We all took a bite at the same time.
Someone start talking.
Not how we're supposed to do something.
You guys were all talking amongst yourselves, so I was like, okay, I'm safe to eat a bite. And I look up and you're all like, oh.
It's the moment where all the characters in that one specific time were taking a bite and we're just like, this food is actually absolutely delicious. I need something else to do.
Okay.
Where were we? Oh, we were heading south.
Yes. How would you like to approach your search?
I think we decided last session that we were going to do a quick flyby like we did to the east and see if we can spot any moving trees.
And
To
we're gonna
the
be
east or the south?
to the south.
No,
To
we're
the
going
south.
to do that in the south because that's what we did in the east.
Because last time
Oh
we
yeah,
did
you
that
guys
search.
went straight in the east. Okay.
Also, what time of day is it right now?
It is probably 2-3 in the afternoon.
Okay.
So getting a little later, but you guys still have a couple hours of daylight.
Okay.
And especially if you're on a rock, you have plenty of time to search for a while.
Not a gravel rock.
Not a real rock, a ROC rock. A Russell bird. Okay, so
Yes, we're just flying on a. We're just sitting on a flying boulder as it hurtles through the air.
yes, you
Patrick
somehow
Swayze.
got the Beholder flagship. So, what direction would you like to? What area of this would you like to search first? Because each square is 125 miles.
Well, Venom, you're the ringmaster of this circus.
You're about here.
Here, use this to help point. It's sharp.
It is sharp. Just don't break it.
This is the river, right?
No, that's not a river. That is a tear in the map because Ellie got a hold of it.
Yeah.
This is the river right here.
Oh, it's a lot easier to see in color.
Yes.
I have a color printer.
Oh, you have color ink?
I do now.
Because mine is a colored printer too. I just don't like buying colored ink because it's expensive.
Oh wait, no, I just bought normal ink. Never
Fair
mind.
point.
Our color printer's the dumb one. We're here.
A little bit north of that, but yeah.
Close enough.
Yes.
And the treant is near the south.
So we heard somewhere.
Honestly, probably just
Straight down.
straight down.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just fly straight.
Straight
No
down.
need to overcomplicate it. Just
Look for giant moving trees
Okay.
that are
That's not
smaller than the normal giant trees that are blowing in the wind.
That isn't mistaken by the wind, though.
Okay.
I will do my best.
Then roll a d20 for me to start with.
Oh, try.
16.
16. Okay.
See, it's funny because he has this on random tables instead
I
of
know.
high is good, low is bad, so we don't know.
We don't know if 16 is good. The last time we rolled a 16, it was pretty
So as
interesting.
you're walking along, you find this rock
Okay.
formation in the ground. That's the
That
horn of a
works.
Tarask. Roll initiative.
That works. So, my next question for you is, how close to the treetops are you?
Oh,
Are you going to be flying way above the treetops? Or are you going to be fairly close so that you have a better view of what's going on?
Probably fairly close, just so that we can at least make out some details below us.
Okay.
I don't want to be like miles in the sky and be like, I can't see anything.
I mean, with our bugbear having the vision that he does.
Yes.
Was that the
But then-
treant? No, it's just a tree swaying in the wind. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, that's the only downside. If he can't see it, then we're just flying overhead for nothing.
Okay.
4 sets of eyes are better than 1.
Yes.
Yeah, good point.
Okay, so as you guys are flying overhead, over the tree line, everybody make perception checks.
Please don't fail
You
me
good?
now.
Oh.
Oh, I guess I'll make one for Adam. I will call interference. There we go. Plus 5.
I'd like to call bullcrap.
That's how I felt with mine.
Okay, what did y'all get?
15.
Okay, that's pretty good.
9.
15.
That's pretty good. And Ammon got a 18.
I'm a terrible leader.
You just said fly south. Where all the rest
You have
of
a
us are
very
working.
particular set of skills.
This is not what
Scouting is not one of them.
Got 99
I'm proficient in perception is the problem. I'm still trash at it.
Okay. So,
Same.
you guys are flying over the jungles. It's a fairly nice day, although very chilly, especially with the wind. This music got really creepy. I really need to take this one out because...
So nothing bad is happening. We know that.
Yes.
It's not the creepy.
There we go. This is a good one. Treeborn.
Hmm.
Okay, so you guys are flying over the jungles, keeping a sharp eye out. Well, most of you are keeping a sharp eye out. Looking for...
Focusing on not running into clouds.
He's driving, we're having fun, look peering out the window.
Yes. So, you guys are... Let me actually keep some stealth on these. Oh. Okay.
What if the train's not moving, it's just taking like a power nap for the day?
We're gonna fly right by it.
Okay, so
Easily.
you guys are flying over it, and all of you spot,
Even me?
even with advantage.
Oh boy.
Okay, so you guys are flying fairly close to the tree line. Peace literally spots this a mile away, but you guys are getting close to it. You see a large brown leathery skin, almost like bark, with vines covering it, just hanging in the trees. Sometimes it'll jump to another tree. a good 20, 30 feet away from it, and then vanish into the leaves, and then it'll jump out of the leaves and land into another tree. You watch it do this for a little while, and then it just stops. You guys have never really seen them. You've heard of them. They're jungle giants. They are smaller than their giant kin, but just as deadly. They are very agile, unlike their giant kin. As you watched it just leap from tree to tree. But that is what you see with that one. What is your rock's AC?
14.
14?
Are we gonna get a hitchhiker?
We'll see.
Let me check this.
It's all up to the rolls with our magical DM.
I'm pretty sure this hits. Yes, that does hit. So, as you guys are flying over, you see the other one out there a ways. When, out of nowhere, this rock comes blasting through the...
Another bird?
Yeah. Tree cover. What's that called?
Canopy?
Yes, the canopy of the
That is the
jungle.
word.
I was like, it shouldn't apply to forest, but it's what they call it. It comes blasting through the canopy, striking the rock for a total of damage.
Is this the magical equivalent of some bratty kid throwing a golf ball at your car window?
Magical equivalent?
I mean, I'm pretty sure we don't have some odd... How tall are jungle giants, actually?
You've never seen them, but you do know they're not super big. Like, other giants are, like, 15, 16 feet tall. These ones are closer to anywhere from 10 to 14.
Just above an ogre to just under a hill giant.
Yes. So, it takes 19 damage as this large rock, the size of your head, just slams into your bird.
You made it sound like this was gonna be scary.
Well,
A giant rock beats your bird in the head. It's like, oh, I thought this would be scary.
compared to what damage you guys do without the bird, it's pretty significant. But now as you look down, you see in the tree another jungle giant sitting there, bark-like skin blending into the wood, the branches around it, as it reaches for another rock.
Oh joy.
So, what would you do? What will you do?
Well, the chances are we can engage both giants or we can try and fly away. Chances of us flying away successfully, I don't think are great.
Oh, they're pretty great.
No, they're pretty great.
Not much can keep up with a rock,
It is true.
including most giant dragons.
Yes, that is true.
Good point.
So, are you just going to fly away from this?
I don't think it's worth the time, and we've already used up some resources
I
in
would
the last
agree.
fight.
So I'll just command my rock to basically gain altitude as fast as possible.
So, it starts gaining altitude at its stupid 160 flight speed.
120.
120.
But if it's dashing,
240 dash speed.
Just haste on the bird.
Just
gosh.
takes off. You see a rock come flying out, but it's just like, not even close. Did not expect such a speedy retreat. But you guys quickly gain altitude and continue flying in the south direction. Looking at the tree canopy, you see that the trees are slowly shifting in the wind. Not a lot of movement. Like, you can hear large movement under the canopy, but you can also hear the roars of dinosaurs. So you automatically assume that's probably not a treant. But you do hear a lot of movement under the canopy, but it doesn't sound like a tree moving.
This
But that's about all you can
might take a little longer than we thought.
Unless we actually go in the canopy.
No, thank you.
I choose life.
It's a good thing I'm a life domain. You already
You
chose
choose
life.
life.
Not that life.
So, what do you do?
That's not a life worth living.
Do you think you can get me closer to the canopy for a second?
Oh, absolutely. You have a spell for this?
I have an idea. I'm going to use my wand of magic detection to cast detect magic and see if like that aura of nature transmutation is like stronger in different areas to try to pick up a trail.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna have to get within 30 feet.
Just take me right to the forest top.
Yes, we're going 30 feet above the canopy and just like speeding around.
Okay. Let's do this. I should probably pick a percentile before I roll the dice.
Oh, I've done that so many times.
You roll it and you're like,
Did I want it 50
Right,
and above?
percentile.
Or
Now, what was the number
1 to
again?
50? Okay.
that was the first time I've ever seen someone roll below a 10 on percentile.
I know.
I do it all the time.
No, I can't wait to play that wild mage and see how many percentiles I get to roll out in a day. It's gonna be funny.
Oh, that's what you were gonna play. Oh, we have to communicate spells. So I have great plans.
He has insane plans.
I am a support build.
Oh, perfect.
I'm
And
gonna be
it'll work.
casting haste and all other kinds of crap plus meta magic, and I have a few cool ideas to work with magic items. It's gonna be fun.
Okay. So, as you're flying over it, you guys cover ground like crazy fast. How? I guess it only lasts for 10 minutes. So, are you just dashing this whole time?
Probably. I don't really want to risk rocks
Rocks.
or things reaching up and grabbing. Is more what I'm worried about.
Okay. So, 240
Quick math.
times 10 times 10. I feel like an idiot. Just add 2 zeros to 240.
24,000.
24,000. So that's how many feet you will cover.
Almost half of them. Yeah, not half mile.
That's almost 5 miles.
What? Oh no, yeah, the mile's 5,000. Right.
Okay.
I was thinking it was 50,000 for some reason.
And luckily, I have high intelligence, so I have a decent memory.
Okay. So you're cruising over this forest, kind of going in like a zigzag pattern, trying to get 30 feet over here, 30 feet here, 30 feet here, just trying to gain as much area as you possibly can with this spell over the next 10 minutes. And you
If
cover.
we need to, I got another casting ready.
You've got a lot of area to cover. As you're going, you go off to the when you're going towards the west, a little bit
Towards the river?
towards the river. So you're coming straight down, just going zigzagging pattern. As you go towards the west, just a little bit, you can catch. There's a hole where the magic is not there. Everywhere else has transmutation magic emanating from it.
No, hold up!
Okay. I'll take us higher.
Back up a little. I think there.
Where?
Right. So, not exactly what I was looking for, but it's just. So, let me put it this way for you. The forest is a blanket, and the blanket is the magic, and I just found a big hole in the blanket.
So,
Interesting.
It's just completely devoid of anything. What do we see from the canopy?
What do my mortal eyes see?
Okay. So you look in there, The canopy seems less vibrant than the rest of the canopy that has the magical blanket.
Thank you.
Yes, that's a good way to describe it. But it definitely seems thinner. A lot of the leaves have come off. You guys are still pretty far north. Just so you guys know, the equator is right here.
Right?
Okay.
Practically the top of that
Yes,
last
like
forest.
right along that forest line.
So it's hot.
Yes. That's where it stays hot, but up here, there's still quite a bit of cold. Yes, it is thinner in that area. You look out a ways, and it looks like most of that western area is thinning out, whereas a lot of the eastern area is still thick and vibrant.
So, western half of the jungle's starting to
Feel
regress a
the
little.
wares of winter coming on.
Huh. So either there's a problem right here or the treant hasn't visited in a long time over here. It's getting more natural forestry to the west. But everything beyond this point to the east is pure vibrant. Like nothing's happening. Like there's no winter. Do you mind if we investigate a little?
Is there an opening to land?
That's a good question.
Did it again. Forgot to choose a percent. Yes, actually. You look off in the distance and you see a pretty big hole in the canopy. As you fly over it, it looks like it's just a lot of rocks right there. Actually, one
baby
second.
birds.
Let me pull up my map. It closed my images. My computer decided to reboot for some dumb reason.
Yeah, they always do when you need them.
Right. I opened it up and all of my web pages were gone. I was like, really? Okay, nope.
So there's two ways this can go. Either the treant has been skipping out a little on his morning run, or we just found something really bad.
Okay, so you get over it and it just looks like a large area where the trees can't grow, pretty much. A large rocky area. There's quite a bit of like blood splatters on the rocks. This is a ravenous jungle.
Any corpses?
Not that you can see.
Oh, there's not the cow bones sitting there with like vultures picking at it and flies everywhere?
No.
Well,
Interesting.
I guess we will land.
Okay. Now the ominous music can be here. So, you guys land. Scanning around, you can definitely sense and hear a lot of commotion in the jungle around you. It's getting a little later in the day, and so it's starting to calm down a little bit, and the nocturnal creatures are starting to come out of their dens and holes, not hovels, holes. But nothing seems to be in the immediate vicinity.
Well, I guess I will dismiss the rock for the time being. And just pull out the gorillon for jungle travel.
Okay. Jungle travel.
Right. To be safe, I'm going to refresh my mage armor.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure it's been 8 hours since morning.
Oh yes.
And we shall proceed in west. Proceed west. I believe
Right.
that was the direction of the void.
Well, I think we're landed west of
landed-
it.
South.
Southwest.
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 So, northeast it is. I'm gonna keep marking trees as we go along via cleaning up the forest.
You're so considerate.
It is very convenient to be able to find a place where we can take off. I'd rather not be stuck, you know, in
In the middle of nowhere.
the jungle at night.
I know enough, but I promise.
What?
Trying to find stuff and just went right past it because I didn't look at the letters at the bottom corner of the page. Okay, so as you guys are traveling, everybody make investigation check. What are you looking for to start with?
I'm just keeping my eyes out for signs of danger.
Okay, then you make a perception check.
I am not the best for investigation, so I will be trying to find the treant.
Okay, make an investigation. Or you can do a nature if you'd like.
Both of them suck.
I'm
Yes.
going to recast Detect Magic from my Wand of Magic Detection.
Okay.
And I want to be on the lookout for any, like, animals, like larger animals, I guess, that could be hiding. It's getting darker, and I trust my friends to watch for everything else.
Okay.
So should that be perception or investigation?
Keeping an eye out for anything dangerous, you said?
Larger animals and
Yes,
creatures.
perception then.
Okay.
So, what did you get, Venom?
I got a 15 in perception.
15 perception?
Same here, 15.
Dang, you guys are doing pretty good.
Very consistent 15
Huh?
so far.
What'd you get?
4 in investigation.
4 in investigation. Okay, you do not find the tree. You find a lot of trees.
He's just like walking right behind him. Cartoon style. He like looks back and he like holds still.
That would be funny, but I'm pretty sure you would see something that's like 100 feet tall out of the corner of your eye.
So
I swear, if this train took the halfling to Isengard, I'm going to...
You don't find him. They teleported to Middle Earth.
So 15 on just keeping an eye out for monsters. Do they have?
I'm guessing that I won't be able to use detect or locate creature. So I don't think he's within 1,000 feet of us.
So locate creature, does that work on any creature?
As long as I'm
Yes.
any creature, as long as I'm able to describe or name that creature that is familiar to me.
You
Even harder.
could. You could definitely try.
Let's do that.
Okay, so you're naming the treant.
Yes.
Okay, and it gives you a ping of where they are.
If they're within 1,000
Within
feet.
1,000.
Within 1,000 feet. Okay, so how long are you guys going to search?
Basically, just going until we reach the spot that he noticed first, and
Okay.
then probably make our way back.
Okay, so you make your way towards that area, and it's not very far. You quickly find it, where there is just this kind of fading of where the magic is. It looks like there kind of is this like the border of where the magic is and where the magic is not. You can definitely see the growth of the vines and the foliage in the jungle itself. On the jungle floor is just vibrant with life. And then everything else where you've been traveling has a lot more leaves on the ground. Not as vibrant. It's still okay, but it's slowly going into that winter phase. And then as you guys are walking, you do notice, I'm going to butcher this name, some Deinonychus.
That was a pretty good pronunciation.
Yes, I was impressed because in my head it was not sounding good. And I'm like, I'm just gonna say it out loud, and it worked. Usually it's in reverse. It sounds good in your head, and then you say it, and it's like,
Yeah.
wow. Yes, you see. 1 second.
The Deinonychus?
Yes, Deinonychus.
Great metaphysical natural 20 roll there.
Yes. 6 of them
Oh,
Ooh.
frick.
just lurking through the jungle area. Question: have you guys been doing this stealthily?
I definitely haven't.
Not likely.
Okay.
The idea has failed us.
It didn't cross my mind at the point
Okay.
of landing a giant rock in the middle of the jungle.
Yes.
I think at that point, stealth is forfeit.
Pretty much.
I kind of figured.
Hence
because
the reason
none
I
of you
pulled out
are-
a gorilla.
I figured you guys really aren't the stealthiest group.
Hey, I'm decent in stealth. It's just my dice hate me.
Right.
You're talking to a life domain cleric where it's just, it's the trees!
I mean, at least you don't have heavy armor that gives you disadvantage like most clerics.
Oh, good point.
All your friends are trampling through the woods, and you just hear this
Yes,
loud
there's
click, clack.
There is a lot of crunching leaves that you guys are stepping on, but you do hear this low rumble of the Deinonychus, just slowly searching through the more vibrant area, and they look up and you can tell they've caught your scent.
Oh.
They're just
Shall we meet them with open arms?
I don't think there's any other way of meeting them. I will draw my rapier.
okay. Roll initiative.
I was meaning hugs, but this open arm well
Can I
works
activate my
too.
blade song before initiative?
Sure. I'll allow it.
Okay, that was average, and I'm okay with average.
And do you want to roll for peace?
Sure.
And
Oh, dang.
That was pretty good.
pull out pieces. Okay. What did Peace get?
He got a 20 modded.
Wow. Fernan.
6.
Okay.
This dice
Adam.
is banishment.
19.
Dang. Russell. Venom.
14.
14. Not bad. They got yikes.
Oh.
Wait, they did worse than me?
They did worse than you.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Every combat we ever do with
It is
Someone gets like
bad.
an abysmal roll, and then the poor monsters just have to make it worse.
this is the Gorillon.
It's that big dude.
How large are Deinonychus? Medium?
They're medium. Yes.
Okay. I believe that's medium.
What? They're bipedal.
Oh, right.
Okay.
It's just weird putting humans for dinosaurs.
I'm sorry. Has Kelly fixed those yet?
Yeah, I thought she did. And you were just needing the filament.
I have the filament. I've had it for a week now.
6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we just need to make sure we do dinosaur noises.
No dinosaur noises.
Well, please
Okay.
do.
Choose where you are.
Seeing how that it's going to be combat soon, I try and take the foremost position away, yet remaining in contact or within reach
Yes.
of people. So I am staying back.
They're just coming through.
I think that sums up the idea.
You're doing this for the Gorillon? Do you want a large bipedal?
Sure. That does look a lot scarier.
That does look scary.
Since the Gorillon has 6 arms, does that technically
It's
make
4.
it a hexaped?
Oh. Got it.
Yeah, you know what? That works.
That's very intimidating.
Now we will go over to
Oh boy, you can't see Peace's shield through the trees.
this one. Okay. So that brings it to, of course, Peace first. Does somebody want to play him or should I?
I can do it.
Okay.
Let me
Not
have
that
him.
has anything, information, most of the information on it.
That is Pike.
I got something to use.
Okay.
And his pole arm. Crap.
Yes, it doesn't have a lot. He has Sentinel and Polearm.
I might rely on you two to help me with that because do not remember what those feats
Basically, he's built to hit, back up when they enter, use reaction, hit them to stop them from moving.
Pretty simple.
That's it. He can attack from 15 feet away.
He shall rage. I will help you with that one.
Yes.
do. Yes, he enters a righteous fury.
Smacks himself in the face.
Probably just go for one of these ones. Perfect.
Well, he's 40 foot speed.
Well, he also
And
But
then
he also has a reach of 15.
So that's close enough. Pike! That is 14.
14 to hit. Yeah, that'll hit. It's pretty good.
And that is 5 damage.
Okay. 5 damage to the furthest bottom.
And then does he go back towards us?
He has multi-attack.
And again.
Did you add his +2 for rage damage?
Oh no, I
I'll take
didn't.
that as no. 7 damage.
I forget that. That's 10 to hit.
No, that does not hit. So, swing and a hit, swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss! And then we just back him up.
Okay.
Opportunity attack?
No,
No.
that's when they, on their turn when they enter.
Okay.
Reach.
That'll be a while.
No, I get
Stupid Dynamicus.
Now I
Okay,
get it.
now it is Adam's turn.
Okay. I am going to start by casting 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 Hex on that Deinonychus.
Okay.
And I'm going to choose Dexterity saves.
Hex is a concentration.
Yep. I don't even have to keep track of that. That's up for an hour.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast. That's a hit. And... crap. 11?
Miss.
That is... ooh, I forget Hex damage. Yes! That is 11 damage.
Nice. Okay. You blast several blasts through the jungle, trees and foliage, and it just one hits it square in the chest. It is coming for you.
Why did it become a vampire?
It hit it in the throat and messed up its vocals.
We can understand dinosaur?
Yeah, they have no languages. So if you don't have a language, you understand dinosaur. That's how that works, right?
Oh, yes.
Everyone understands
Okay,
dinosaur.
That brings it to Venom.
Pommel him into the ground, buddy.
Yes. I'm getting to that.
As soon as he gets to his
Gorilla?
gorilla.
Smash.
Okay. Well, the problem is I don't think my gorilla can reach anything. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, you can reach there. So, I guess I will mount the gorilla on because I can't reach anything. And then spend my movement speed to dismount.
Okay.
Yep. And then I guess gorilla on smash.
Yeah.
Hulk smash.
Oh. Well, I'm guessing a 10 misses.
No, it does not hit.
Holy rolls are terrible. What about an 18?
Yep, that definitely hits.
Okay, and one more. Okay, that one is far above 20. Nice. 2 hits.
Out of 5,
Yes. 15.
15 damage.
Yeah.
Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good.
Okay, my turn. Or my attack, I should say, not turn. I shall stab at it with my rapier and get a natural 1. And then I shall stab at it with my tail and get a crit. Of course.
Back to back.
Both ends of the
So-
spectrum.
You go to stab it with your rapier, totally miss, and you start going with the momentum, and you're like, you know what, I got this. And you just throw your tail into that momentum and drill it in the side.
That'll be 10 damage.
Don't forget your poison.
That's only if it fails its saving throw.
Oh, that's right.
Whether or not I try and paralyze it, it still needs to make a saving throw.
Yes. 13.
Ah, failed. That's 10 damage there.
10 damage
For just the
for the tail.
piercing.
Okay. It doesn't matter.
I was gonna say, I was like, I don't think I need to keep rolling this poison because it's gonna get really high.
You needed to roll the poison, but only for 1 damage.
Oh, well, yeah.
So your rapier goes over its back. You spin into it and just drill your tail through it, and it just dies.
How much damage did you do to the thing?
Quite a bit.
25, and then the poison at the first roll of poison was an extra 7. So
Yes. Okay, so that is your turn. Are you going to move at all? Firmane.
I'm keeping my distance. I'm 120 feet away from all of them, right?
oh yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can easily hit any of them.
All right. Guiding bolt time.
Which one?
This guy.
Brilliant.
The one that I
I
can
like
see.
that guy.
I like it.
That will be a 13.
13 just hits.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, mathematician.
Oh, I've already got the health figured out.
That will be
You
15
gave that
damage.
away.
I did.
15.
15 damage to that one? Okay.
Yep. And exit stage.
Wait, this guy right here or that one?
This guy.
This guy. Okay, let me move my 15 over here. Okay, there we go. Keeping track of a crescent moon. Okay, that's your turn. This-
Dynamicus.
Dynamicus.
The dinos get to play.
They have a 40-foot movement speed.
They are
course
very
they do.
fast.
Okay. 5, 10, 15. We'll go 20 to you instead. And it'll make...
They like their chances with the small
Do
guy.
they have pack tactics?
No, they don't.
Oh, that's dumb.
They should.
They should.
They should, right? I didn't realize that until I looked at it and I was like, there's no pack tactics. Oh no. Okay.
Home rule
It's
it.
going to use pounce on you.
Of course it does. Strength save?
1 second. It has to hit you first.
Oh, right.
Oh no. An 11 wouldn't by chance hit you.
I am not a wizard.
Hey! Or me.
Specifically Zokar.
So
No, I have a 17, Alan.
it runs at you, and you're still going through that spin, and it jumps and just misses you with its claw. But it's going to bite at you anyway. That one is a 20 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Okay,
I'm gonna cast shield.
this will be a bite attack for lots of damage. 6 damage.
Hoping. Miss.
Miss.
It's very kind of it to come to me. That is not the right tree hour.
no, I was like, where'd peace go? Okay.
Does it have a vendetta?
It doesn't. I checked. You're closest.
I accept that.
Okay, it makes 2 attacks with advantage.
I should have stayed back with my bow. It would have been the smarter
Okay,
thing to do.
that
So that peace
But
could
the
actually
glory
do.
of jumping in.
22 and a 19.
They both hit.
Just as long as you don't die on us, that'll be good.
I
They're
won't.
both D8s.
I won't die.
That's why you got a cleric.
That's why I have a grill on.
Okay, so that is 11 damage for both attacks.
Total?
Yeah.
So you're at
Or
16.
each?
Total.
Okay. I was like, that's pretty impressive.
20, 25, 30. And
That
then,
looks wrong.
So that's going to attack your Gorillon. Please work this time. That'd be cool.
It better hit.
Natural 1.
It
Oh.
failed.
Would you like a different die to you?
Yes, this one's rigged. So it trips over the dead body and
If this rolls a
rights
crit,
itself.
if this rolls a crit fail.
Natural 3. Take that back. Tries to bite the Gorillon. It doesn't have a good armor class. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40,
And he hit it.
45.
Piece hit it.
You
Oh.
passed right through
You
it.
passed right through.
Right there.
And I'm going to make an opportunity attack.
Oh.
That is a, where's the number?
It has to
15 to
hit.
hit. That
Yep,
hits.
That hits. I forgot about peace
And-
right there.
That is 12 damage.
12 damage.
Nice.
Well done.
Peace hears all the rumbling going on.
Honestly,
turns-
I'm really excited about being surrounded like this.
Right? This is what your character is built for.
Yes.
Okay, Hex Guy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Try
This
me.
Deinonychus, covered in black smoke, just comes charging at you in the setting sun. Just growling.
Yeah, boy.
Okay. Here we go. 2 attacks. Ooh, yuck. 11?
Nope.
Darn wizard. 15.
Nope.
Didn't think so.
Actually, that's his warlock shining through. Actually, I guess with his blade song active too.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot my blade song is active. I have
That's,
a much higher AC than I thought.
you're welcome.
Okay, that's them. That goes back to peace.
Oh, there's one within reach. Conveniently.
Just
Yes.
right there. Attack. Hit.
Oh,
And that is maximum damage. 15?
15. That'll do it. So he takes his pike and just shoves it straight through this Deinonychus, and it drops.
Oh, he can come attack one of these guys now.
Yes.
Close enough.
Close enough.
There you go.
Does 13 hit.
Yes, just barely.
What? I'll take that. That is a... Crap. 14.
14 damage,
14.
and that's adding his rage damage.
That's rage damage added. I'm remembering.
That's the one he hit before.
It is. 14 on top of 7. 21, obviously. Okay. So, that's his turn. Is he going to move back?
Fight feet.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to do much, but might as well.
Might as well. Okay, that brings it to your
My
turn.
turn. Okay. I'm going to...
You might as well just murder that guy in front of you.
But murder is bad. Just gracefully put him down.
Gracefully put it down.
I do have you. Yay. I'm going to booming blade him.
Make a melee attack. Not spell attack, just so you know.
That's 11.
Nope, does not hit.
Darn. That sucks.
That does suck. And I'm pretty sure because I'm using the cantrip, I don't get my second attack from Thirsting Blade. So, that kind of does suck.
Yes.
How dare you curse me with
I'm
a
afraid
3?
the only one that could pull that sort of trickery off is a Eldritch Knight.
Or
Level
2
six-
levels in fighter.
Level 6 Blade Singer can substitute attacks for spells.
That is a good.
But that's a good 4 levels away.
Yeah.
Okay, Venom.
My turn.
That's all I can do.
Okay, I'm gonna stab the guy behind me with my rapier.
Okay.
Okay, so that is a 16 to hit.
Oh yeah. Finishing your spin move, accidental spin move, and dodge, you stab.
That'll be 14 damage.
Oh
to hit.
yeah, you definitely kill. Straight
I will
through him.
take this advantage shot with the guy in front of me from the guiding bolt.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna hit him with my rapier. Oh yeah.
Well, it's technically that guy.
Oh, is it?
Off to this side.
I thought it was this guy because it was the guy that was right here, and he came right at me.
Oh yeah, you have advantage.
Oh yeah. This guy came from further up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
He came. He
Yeah,
gains
you do
advantage
have
on it.
advantage.
okay, so that'll be a 24 to hit.
Oh yeah. With your tail, you said?
No, this just my rapier.
Oh, right here.
It's more set base damage.
Yes.
So that is a total
It's a dice
of
job.
I don't like it.
13 damage to him.
13.
Let me put this one in there.
He's the one that took damage before, correct?
Now he's
Yeah,
gotta
he
sell
he
it.
took guiding bolt. I don't remember how much damage
They've been
that
bad.
Helen's
15.
been very mean to me today.
So yeah, that definitely takes him out. So,
Okay,
he
there's
drops.
that one. Okay, Gorillon will pummel the fully
Uninjured one.
held one. Oh, first, actually, after dropping him, I'm going to flank this guy. Give him advantage, because clearly he needs it.
Because clearly he needs it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he does.
He
Even
may
with
just
advantage?
have missed, even with advantage. Nope, the 13 does hit.
Yep, 13 hits.
Is this just the curse of
Okay,
eating
that
at the
hits.
table?
Eating at the table.
I don't know. It's never happened in the previous
That
sessions where we
hits.
didn't eat as much.
Oh, we ate quite a
That
lot
hits. That hits. Okay, all 5 attacks hit.
Sadly, you will need all 5 attacks to kill it.
more. He just goes ragdoll.
Let me pull a calculator.
Are you just doing averages?
No, I was just
Oh.
pulling up what the base damage from it, just
Oh,
his
got
strength
it.
is.
Makes sense.
It's 20. That's 26.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Oh my gosh, so many ones! That's 27.
No, 28.
Okay, so that's 30.
33.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, 30.
28 plus 5
Oh,
is
yeah,
33.
yeah. Yep, 30. For some reason I thought it was at 27.
Yes.
I can math today.
It takes its massive fist and just creams this poor Deinonychus that did nothing to you because it can't roll worth crap.
And death.
And death.
Blood,
Okay.
blood.
And death.
And that brings it to Fernand.
Alright.
One more standing.
Guiding bolts.
You got it. It's dead.
17.
Yep, that hits.
Not ones. Not ones.
1.
12 damage.
12 damage? Okay, still alive.
No.
So, this beaming blast of energy comes flying through, past Adam's head and just smashes into this smoke-covered Deinonychus that is now glowing, giving a bright light.
We
in
should
this
do haunted houses together.
I know, that would be great.
Do
It'd be so cheerful.
haunted houses together, huh? Okay. Okay, that is your turn. It is now going to attack you. Twice.
Try me.
With an 18. Dang
Nope.
it. It was so close. They got terrible attacks. Oh, that's why. I thought these were higher challenge ratings. Should have done more. That's its turn.
Peace is going to
Just-
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's
And
yes.
within 50 feet. He's just going to bop the poor sad thing to death. That's a miss.
Yeah, really bad.
8 doesn't hit. That does
That
hit.
does it.
That is
Welcome.
9 damage.
You just killed another Deinonychus.
I killed things.
Yes.
I'm so proud.
This
of
is the
myself.
3rd kill of the night.
Yeah.
Yes, that
By
kills it.
who?
By you.
By you.
By you.
I'm so good when I'm not here.
You actually gotta use your Sentinel polearm abilities.
And I embarrassingly swung and missed. It was like a Little League baseball game. It was all ready, laid up for me and ready, and I still missed the ball.
At least it wasn't in that one where you just swung and hit yourself in the back.
I'm gonna open the door.
And
That is
pretty sure it's dead now.
the end of combat. So I will switch out of this combat music.
Ah, got tackies.
I will disable my blade song, and
Wow, that cool air feels really nice.
well,
Yeah, I forgot to open it after Kelly took Svenrus back to bed.
Can you get one of those silent fans?
Got really hot.
Do they have those?
Yeah, they have like these fans that's
Oh,
like
it's the
that
circle
big
one.
O. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's just a circle and it blows air. It doesn't have a fan like a
It doesn't have
rotating fan.
Motor.
Well, it's
I
got a
mean,
motor,
Well,
but
yeah.
it's silent.
Yeah, it's a lot quieter.
Super low decibel.
We'll have to look into that.
They can be pretty expensive though, depending on what you get.
Later down the road, because I've got way too many things to buy, like video games.
Right.
right.
Oh, I just bought a new one recently. It's so good.
Is there any market for Deinonychus parts? I think I butchered that name.
Deinonychus?
No,
That's right.
Do I need this? Is this?
No.
That's the calendar and the map. It's
Okay.
not
Yeah.
super important.
It's not.
I'll take it.
It's mostly for your guys' reference, because I always talk about the months and the days of the week and the area, and you guys are like, okay. Luckily, we have this big map, so I can like kind of point at it.
We're just like. Meow.
Yes. Unless you are Kelly, who is one of our lore masters, you don't know nothing.
Yeah, she knows all.
I've been writing the name of our month wrong this entire time.
They're weird. This is back when I was really good at coming up with really weird names. Now I just roll for the names.
Ugh.
Now it's just normal names.
So they're really weird still.
They're really weird, but they're not those ones. Those were really bad.
They were interesting. But
Is
we're
there
keeping
any
them.
kind of
so-
market for these dino parts?
So there's not like a huge market for them. People do enjoy having like dinosaur claws. Like those are cool. Peace would actually know. He traveled around selling dinosaur meat and dinosaur hides, and some weird folk enjoy like dinosaur hide cloaks. They're nothing special.
Guess it's got like the same draw as Gator.
To get little
Yeah,
dinosaur
it's like
hide.
gator, anything gator related.
Get dried dinosaur hide shoes for their pets.
But yeah, like teeth and claws. People will make necklaces out of them. But it's not a huge market. It's just those weird people that enjoy reptiles.
It's a
They like pretending they love nature.
dang it, what's it called? When people go visit other countries. Tourist. It's a tourist trap.
Ah.
Yeah,
It's more of a tourist thing.
It's
Yes.
a tourist trap.
Tourist market.
So I guess I'll just cut off the biggest claw they have, just
And
as proof we got
They've
them.
got big claws because they're Deinonychus.
Can you make how big is the claw? Because you can make a dagger out of that thing.
It's a decent claw.
So you can make a dagger out of it.
No, I'm gonna make like some climbing hooks for climbing
Oh,
trees.
okay.
Oh, that's
At
pretty
that least if I
ingenious.
was an engineer, but I'm not.
You could definitely
Try.
to attach something you could hold on to. They are pretty bloody right now.
Just clean these off.
It's theirs.
It's what?
Their blood.
It's their blood, yes.
And mine.
And yours. You were the only person that got hit, but you were the only person
Did I
that
not
got
get hit?
surrounded.
No.
No.
Like I
The
said,
tank is not being used, guys.
Nothing's.
I should have
know.
been at half
See,
damage.
I rushed in, and I was like, you know what? I should have stayed behind Peace and just used my bow. It would have been the smart thing to do.
he ran straight in between 4 of them, and they all just went, zoop, and he's like, whoops.
It's like, oh well.
That's
And
all-
then I proceeded to kill
All of them.
all of them. Because
all
that's
in
what I
a
do.
all in a failing glorious spin.
He
of
rolled a
death.
natural 1 to hit one, just kept spinning, rolled a natural 20 on his tail, so I was like, you know what? You are just spinning out of control, just killing things. Dinosaur comes in, rolls a 3 to hit him, and I was like, You're spinning. It can't hit you. And then another dinosaur comes up and he stabs that one. I was like, yeah, it's just a complete spin. You're doing
Yeah, the
good.
poor dinosaur got dizzy looking at you spinning so much.
After combat, you have to have a dazed effect for a little bit, though. Which way is north again?
Right.
We should probably get heading back to more civilized parts. Meaning back to the rock.
How long
Pile
does
of
a
rocks.
locate creature last?
It's just concentration.
For
Up to an hour.
Up to an hour? Have you held it this whole time?
Well, seeing how I had to battle.
you can still maintain
you
concentration.
Can still maintain
for it.
concentration.
Oh yeah,
for battle.
definitely then.
It's more of a subconscious thing to hold concentration. Like you can still cast spells and do stuff.
Yeah, I'm definitely still holding it.
Okay.
Great. That would be perfect for flying.
Yes.
Should have done that
You
earlier.
said an hour?
Yeah.
Oh. So you quickly make your way back.
Can I see it? Dang.
As long as
Yeah,
it's 1,000 feet away.
It's nice. So you make your way back quickly to the launch pad, the rock launch pad.
The rock launch pad?
Yes, the ROC launch pad. The rock.
The gravel to bird launch pad.
It's a rock surrounded by other little rocks, and we're gonna put a big rock on top of all the little
So
rocks.
it's more of a boulder to rock launch pad.
Yeah. Sure.
Does it ping at all for my local creature?
Okay. So as you get up into the air, you do get a slight ping 1,000 feet away,
Ooh.
further south.
Okay.
It is getting dark.
I sense the Ent 1,000 feet to the south.
Let's go on a rampage. I don't know what's going on, guys. Fill me in. What are we doing?
You guys are searching for the treant.
With the treant.
What time is it?
Map. It's
Getting
It's
dark.
like 8 o'clock. Like the sun has already
I'd
set.
rather not. Honestly, I think we'll just have to come back.
Do treants sleep?
You have no idea.
That's 1,000
Does-
feet away.
Anyone have any knowledge of treants?
Yeah, but I'd rather
Not really. It was other people in my squad's job to know stuff. I experimented and killed things.
I just killed things.
You
Might have killed
I
those
learned
brain
it from those.
cells.
You have a dinosaur hunter. You have a monstrosity specialist. You have a cleric.
He's probably our best hope at this point.
Who's an elf who spent time in nature. He's heard of treants. He's seen treants, but it's not something you just like, hey, do you sleep type of thing. And then you've got the hex master,
Okay.
arcane master, I guess.
Mr. Killy Killy, Mr. Healy Healy, Mr.
Findy, findy.
Fighty Fighty, and Mr.
Protection.
Dinosaur.
We
Dinosaur.
have Mr. Dinosaur, Mr. Healy Healy, Mr. Killy Killy, and Mr.
Stabby.
Someone else to Killy
No,
Killy.
stabby, stabby.
Stabby Stabby.
There's just not a good.
It's 1,000 feet away.
We have the Pokemon Master. We have the
Gotta catch
Hunter.
'em all.
We have the Field Medic.
No,
Have-
there's
and
no
the
way
weird
we're
one.
gonna be able to pull this off at night.
We can't just take the rock, have the rock fly us up there, and then I'll just like jump off.
Yeah, I'm not letting you do the negotiations piece. Sorry.
Oh, I wasn't going to negotiate.
I would be the negotiator here.
That's almost as good of an idea as letting our
I just need to
drunk
hold him
drow
long
elf
enough.
be the one talking for
For
us.
you
Plus-
guys to get.
Unless he goes in the straight direction, we probably won't find him again as easy next time.
I don't think it'll be that big of a problem.
I didn't know we were negotiating with him.
I think if we come back to this spot and head south, we'll be fine. I will direct the rock towards the camp
Okay.
because I'd rather not look for a place to land in the dark.
Okay.
Right.
Especially since I don't have dark vision, the rock doesn't have dark vision.
I
You
have
can
dark
fly by
vision.
moonlight.
That's dim light, right?
I'm guessing you're flying quite a ways above the canopy.
Yes. I'm not risking
Oh,
Another
a
rock.
jungle giant showed up earlier and tossed some rocks at our ride.
Fun.
So, you guys make it back to the camp. It is getting closer to 10 o'clock at night. Like, it's getting pretty late. As you land and start making camp.
Have you learned your lesson?
Never.
Thank you. I want to see if yours is learned. That warrants a second attempt.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Play nice.
So, is there anything you do to set up for the evening?
Ritually cast alarm.
Okay, obviously.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Do we still need food, or are we just gonna?
You guys have
starve?
plenty of rations.
You've been feeding us like kings.
No, okay.
I start reading off my scripture.
We're gonna eat dinosaur steak tonight.
Armaments chapter 2 verses 9.
I'm just
21.
gonna kind of awkwardly sit next to him and listen.
As he starts falling asleep.
It's like reading Isaiah.
Oh, okay.
No, right now I'm in the war chapters, so that's why he enjoys it.
He's in the word.
They did it wrong.
I'm actually creating this book of scripture just for fun.
Really? You'll have to share. This is awesome.
I don't know how long I'm going to make it, so.
That is funny. Okay.
One word on each page. It's 5 million pages long, but there's not much.
It's in the bag of holding.
Scripture. I remember it being bigger.
Just add water.
It's dehydrated. Okay. Focus.
I'm focused. I'm focused.
You guys
Back to the adventure.
rest. Nothing happens
Nothing happens.
Oh, good.
that night.
Except I rolled a bunch of wands to recharge my wands, so that's fun.
I mean, it was just a detection. Okay. The next day rolls around. It is now.
The 22nd.
No. It's the 24th.
You're always 2 days off.
Yes. It is the 24th.
Those are yours, by the way.
Thank you.
And if you want some of these, I promise I'm not hugging them.
Much.
Okay. I mean, there was 40 on there, minus like 4. So, 36. Okay, yes. It is the 24th of Wustnall. It is getting very close to the winter solstice. You guys are less than 2 weeks out from the winter solstice right now.
Oh, so it's winter now.
Yes, it is
Joy.
really cold. Like
My
I said, like
fur coat is coming in handy.
yeah, it is cold.
I am no
Start
longer
picking it off.
boiling.
I mean, I got my big trench coat. I'm fine. I'm happy.
I'm just
Okay.
running away from you. Stop combing me!
So, what is your plan of attack? For this?
Fly to the same spot and then fly
I'm
south.
gonna tackle the bugbear so he can pull the fur.
As
You're gonna
Stagwell
have to do a
Amari
grappling
says,
check against them.
No.
14! Crap.
you jump onto his back and he's like, "You are feeling the wrath now." No! And he's just standing there like nothing happened.
Okay.
All like 80 pounds of you.
Either you can,
I canonically weigh 172.
Okay.
either you can ride
I
on
just
top of the rock,
fall
or
over
you can
on you.
ride underneath the rock. Your choice.
I want to ride underneath.
Look, Peace, this is embarrassing for me. Help me out here.
Fail, will you?
Thank you. Yes, we will start flying.
Alright,
You guys fly to the south.
as we're getting close, I use locate creature for the end once again.
Sounds good. So, you cast locate creature. You guys just bolt straight there. It takes you several minutes tops. It is not bad of a fly at all.
I'm going to cast Mage Armor and twiddle my thumbs.
Okay, obviously.
We got nothing better to do.
Okay, so you get to the rock area, and you do not sense the treant. You continue on in the same direction. He says a 15.
15 what?
Passive perception. Okay. So,
I have a 17 if that helps.
he can see a mile away.
Dang it.
That's why I was going off of that.
We are but mortals to the hunter.
Yes. So, you guys continue flying south, kind of deviating a little bit from side to side to try and maximize your range, like you did yesterday with the detect magic.
How does beast sense works in a ritual setting?
Beast sense.
Yes.
How
I
do we
can
do?
cast beast sense and speak with animals as rituals.
Yeah.
As a barbarian?
Yeah. Because I've got the totem barbarian.
Interesting.
'Cause I could be
treants are not
talking-
beasts.
I could be talking to the rock the whole time.
You could be, yes.
Okay, so for beast sense, you touch a willing animal, and you can use your action to see and hear what it sees and hears for up to an hour.
That's kind of cool.
So can I try that on the rock?
Your
Absolutely.
eyesight is better than the rocks.
I know it is, but I want to see what it's like to have terrible eyesight.
If you want that, just look through my eyes.
Oh, okay.
He just wants that sense of flying.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
You just
Without
get
my boots.
you just get to lay down on the back of a bird and feel the wind under your,
Feathers.
not your, but something else's wings.
It's feathers.
Okay, so you continue on that same path, and you guys aren't seeing any movement
Am I
in
sensing anything?
the forest below. As you get several miles south, you do sense something. You are about 4 miles. No. How far does it have to travel?
We were already 5
You
miles
guys-
south.
Are about 6-7 miles past where that rock was that you had landed previous. So you get the sense it's been on the move for quite some time. But you do get a ping, and it is still headed south. A little more southwest as it slowly curves around that way. But you do get the ping.
I go towards the front of the rock, arms up like this, and say, "This is the way that we go."
As
the
he
direction.
falls off the
Compass. Vernon is now a compass.
Just guide the rock in that following Fernand's directions.
Well, you're the one giving it the directions, so that's why I'm sitting up front.
Okay, so it slowly. Oh dear. I'm at the top of my dock when all my notes are halfway down.
That's not ideal.
Nope.
It's a good thing we have a rock. There's no way we're gonna catch up to this thing on foot.
Alright.
If we ran really, really fast.
Then we'd maybe catch it in like
Yeah.
17
We would
days.
all need to be hasted all day.
Okay, so you guys make it. You can feel the ping slowly getting closer and closer. It is coming quick because you guys are going.
He
Really
just has like a
fast.
radar in his head.
Someone turn off that noise!
But yes, it is now within like 200-300 feet of you down.
So it's directly below us?
It's almost below you guys as
Okay.
you start passing over the top of it.
So we're within 300 feet. I suggest we try and slow down and find a place to land.
ahead of where it is.
You guys get over the top and you just see trees blowing in the wind. You don't see where it is. Like, you have the blip and you can see where it's coming from,
How high
but
off the
it
ground
just
are we?
looks like a tree standing there.
Crap.
It's the comical, my investigation.
Yes.
Did Salus give us a name for the tree? No,
Uh,
he
I
didn't.
think just gave the
called it
ends.
the elder treant
Yeah, he just called it an elder tree.
How high off the ground are we?
above the trees.
Above the trees. And the trees are a couple hundred feet tall.
Was it the wood guardians that he mentioned that they were?
No, well, guardians of the forest.
It is a
Yeah.
guardian of the forest, yes.
Is this a forest or a jungle?
It's a jungle, but it's a forested area. It just has a lot more humidity than a normal forest.
So me being the life cleric I
mean,
am.
you have rainforests, they're jungles.
So do you think if I yelled from where we are at down below that they would be able to hear me?
So the treant would be able to hear you? Absolutely.
Okay, I start yelling, Guardian of the Forest! I know you're here! Blunt straight out.
Hello, living tree. We come in pieces.
Gonna bury myself in feathers or something. We're gonna die here.
That was out of character. He has no idea what that
I
reference
want to
is.
just jump off the rock.
Are there-
Just
Are
go
there-
free diving?
Are there are there any places to land?
Make a quick perception check.
Oh, nice. That'll be a 24.
Land. It's a pretty tight clumped area. You could attempt to land like in the trees. Like a lot of the leaves have fallen.
Can the rock perch on a tree and we just climb down?
Is it light enough to perch on a tree?
There's a lot of-
These are really big trees.
These
so
are
yes.
huge.
These are redwood sequoias.
These are bigger than redwoods. Like these are massive.
Yeah, but how
trees.
big's the rock?
It's only huge.
Big enough to carry us.
All four of us.
Well, it's carrying a 350-pound bugbear.
It's
so.
got like a 30-foot wingspan. Like it's huge.
It's like 20 feet tall.
Yes, it's a massive bird.
I'm gonna jump.
Probably more like a 40-foot wingspan.
So you yell down at it. Yes. You see. One second. Let me look at its stat.
When you were saying Guardian of the Forest, we know you here, my brain started thinking of put your hands in the air and nothing bad will happen.
I'm the life cleric. I'm doing this as nice as I can.
You see the tree slowly, very slowly, start bending down, almost like squatting.
What are you doing that for?
With your 17 perception, you can see it's grabbing a rock. Just trying to be very slow about it.
He's grabbing a rock, guys. He's grabbing a rock. Hey, maybe he's writing a message on it.
Yeah, that it will throw at your head.
I'm not in the mood to find out about it.
Does anyone have Featherfall?
I don't need Featherfall. I can just jump off. I've got winged boots. I'll follow it right away.
Catch me.
I could question.
Yes.
Because I have winged boots, and I have a carrying capacity that I could carry all of them, would they, me holding them, would I be able to take them down on my winged boots?
I'd say yeah.
Okay.
Let's go for a ride.
Okay, we'll pile on peace and I'll dismiss the rock.
Poof.
And we will plummet.
We are coming down.
Until
Do not
he
throw
catches
rocks at
us.
us, please. Thank you.
Guardian of the Forest, we shall meet you.
Thanks for the trip. I think we'll take the express down.
Okay. So,
This is the epic way of entering the forest.
Right. Just in my mind, if I didn't like them right now, I just drop them.
okay, you
Pull
start
the lever, Venom.
lowering through the thinned out tree canopy, and you see the treant bend back and raise the rock, still trying to be stealthy about it, but trees usually don't carry rocks.
I want to shout at him. Good treant! The druid Salus has sent us.
How about
We mean
we-
to talk.
How about we not?
Roll a persuasion
No.
check.
I don't know if I want to use you.
Wrong.
That was a good one. That is a modded 20.
Modded 20.
What would you have given me? I'm glad I didn't choose you for this one. You cursed little troll.
Have been dismissed.
You see it stop and slowly bring the rock down. say you are a friend of druids.
Have we finished falling?
You are in the canopy, slowly just going down.
It's
Yes,
like
we just talked with Salus like a couple days ago.
Yesterday.
Yes, it was yesterday.
Oh, we talked with him yesterday. He said that you would be around this area and we wanted to talk to you.
Well, do not damage any trees. Drops the boulder and
I wrote
will
on
not
purpose.
hurt you.
Well, thank you for not hurting us. We definitely will not hurt you or the local trees. Or any trees, in fact.
Thank you, friend of Druid.
You're welcome. Guardian of the forest.
Twig breaks off in my fur.
Can I quickly size him up and see if we have any chance against this thing?
Why would you want to battle him?
Make a survival check. Why not?
He's a small man. He's got a big ego. It's okay.
That's a good point.
That is a... Well, that's a 3?
A 3?
I have
Survival.
I am a bit in awe, and my eyes. I'm still rubbing out
16.
the dust from that boulder
16.
dropping.
This is a huge tree. Absolutely massive.
More than I can carry.
Way more than you can carry. You can see at the base of his trunk, it splits in two, and he has 2 legs, several just giant branches that it looks like he is able to use as appendages and arms. But he is just vibrant with energy. Green leaf top. It looks like he has lost a lot of the leaves to slowly blend into the environment here that has lost a lot of the leaves. But he does look like a very strong foe. From what you can tell, he is a tree that lifted up a very large boulder. Like, as you get closer to the ground, you look at the boulder, and it is a good, 10 feet in diameter.
It's bigger than me.
It's massive.
Pick up and throw ogres like they're
Yeah.
softballs.
Child's play.
What can I do for you?
We are looking. Well, we're looking for the remains or any news about a halfling named Bingo.
And bingo was
And
his name.
seems how you're the one that travels the most through these forests. We were hoping that maybe you heard word of him.
I know no bingo. But there was a halfling traveling through these woods. Several halflings. Is there any other descriptions you can give? Halflings are very curious.
He may have been traveling with a bear.
You see his complexion get really, really dark for a tree. You can see that there's eyes in the tree, like hollows in the tree, and for eyes, and its mouth just frowns.
Just imagine your old grandfather in tree form looking very disappointed.
Yes, exactly.
Uh,
Are you friends with this bear?
Not personal, no, I didn't know him. We were just assigned to find and take him out of the forest.
Roll a persuasion check.
Come on, man.
Ooh,
You gotta get a 92. Ouch.
8.
8.
Plus.
No.
That's it.
Before
That's it?
before you base it off of just him, we're here to make
You
sure.
can see him slowly reaching for the rock again as you begin to talk.
Hey, I have a question. How high do you think you can throw me? Just curious.
very high.
So you know.
Very high.
So are you aware of the concept of orbit?
I am.
Yeah, go a bit farther than that.
Okay.
So don't judge us right off of that. We're here to remove him from the forest, so whatever bad things happen doesn't happen again.
So he can't not hurt us anymore.
Okay, you roll a persuasion check.
I can definitely do that. That is a modified 20.
Modified 20, okay.
That's much better.
You
you
see
go.
him.
That's one heck of a persuasion.
Yes, it is.
And I'm
you
also
see him-
proficient in persuasion too.
He stops reaching for the rock. You do not have to worry about him damaging anything. It is what he has already done.
What is that exactly?
He is no longer available to damage the forest. I made sure of it.
Can you show us where he last damaged things? That you got rid of him at?
It would be several days' travel to the north.
I have nothing better to do.
Do we have? We don't have a description of the bear totem, do we?
No, we don't even know what it. What was actually?
But you could show him a totem and be like, "This is. Do you
No,
drop something like this that looks more like a bear?"
If you would allow, I could mentally link with you, and you could share an image of the place, and we can find it ourselves.
Can't link with plants.
Oh, right. That's right. He's a plant. Never mind. That won't work. I forget.
Whereabouts in this forest would you say?
I would say probably east and a little north of those savages cutting down my forest.
That is actually another point we came to talk with you about.
Are you friends with them as well?
As the rock gets
Not
picked up.
exactly. Merely liaisons of peace.
Liaison.
Liaison. It's a tree. It doesn't know. It doesn't know that difference.
That's the
You
only
see-
thing it's got going for it is vocabulary.
You see, they provide almost all the wood the human towns need to survive through the winters. And as far as we've understood, we've been able to chop here for several years until they started chopping down, at least from what the druids told us, some of your family and
The
friends.
wrong trees.
If we can start communicating with each other, you can tell us where not to cut and where to cut. Though, granted, they have been cutting down your forest, they've been maintaining the forest as well, planting seedlings as they go along and trying to keep the ecosystem of the plants alive and well.
It's like
Make
recycling.
a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, yes, thank you. That
Oh,
is
jeez.
23.
23?
24. That's 7, not 6.
I did notice that they were planting trees. Not very well. I helped out with a little bit, trying to help them grow better and take root. You guys think back, and you do remember seeing a lot of those newly planted trees several miles, about a mile in, were doing really well, versus the ones that were further in that were not doing as well. I think if they are willing, we could negotiate.
Sounds good to me.
We will make sure they are willing.
Do so. I will begin making my way that way.
Once again, you said eastern and northern is where you last saw that halfling that wasn't doing much good.
Yes. Him and his axe-wielding bear were cutting large chunks out of trees and starting fires.
Camping.
Were you able to take anything from them? Like, did they drop anything? Did you take it with you?
He pulls out the bear.
The bear did not drop anything once I crushed it. It merely disappeared, which is not natural, to my understanding.
I think it's
Too
true,
bad.
it's still there.
He doesn't know how bears
Probably.
work.
No, that's not natural at all. That is why we need to find it. He's still there.
He had, the halfling, the small little insect, was a very skilled craftsman. And you see him reach up into his branches, and he grabs something and brings it down in this huge hand. Just this small little statuette.
Uh-huh.
Does he start handing it to me?
He just brings it down to where you guys can see. He doesn't bring it all the way down. You can see that it is a very, very detailed T-Rex in metal.
Not what we're looking for, but something that we do need to recover.
Actually,
That one we don't need to recover.
Can I have it anyway?
Don't we recover the statuettes of not soulsworn, of killed summoners?
They're not as...
Important as the
Important.
Soulsworn.
It's nice to have anyways.
do you have any need of it?
Can
It is merely decoration.
Can I have it?
I had several of the small woodland creatures put it in my branches.
I see. It looks good on you.
Thank you.
It's probably the safest place for it right now anyway.
Fair.
We will, I guess, be going and try and...
There is nothing else you need.
I go up and I run straight to his roots, start giving him a big ol' hug.
And then punch you into exchange.
So you run towards him, and he begins to reach for the boulder, and you just like grab his root, and he just kind of sits there for a second, trying to figure out what exactly is going on.
It's a show of affection from our culture.
Trying to figure out if he's still social distancing.
Trying to figure out if you're trying to cut off one of his roots.
No, this is a sign of appreciation. A very nice gesture. To say thank you.
Well, you're welcome. I'm sorry I could not be of service.
You have done wonders.
More than
And we will make sure to inform the
logging town.
logging community that negotiations must take place.
When would you like to meet with them, and
Call it
how would you
exchange
like it
book.
to go down? I will take the notes for you and present it to them.
It will take me several days to make my way up there. Preferably, I would like somebody to... I would like their word that they will not
Try and cut you down.
try to harm me. For if they do, there will not be any more wood chopping.
Oh, jeez.
Understood. We will make sure to deliver that, and we will find you again once we have to deliver their response.
Thank you.
Can I make a suggestion?
Is it a good one?
It is.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's a good suggestion. But, knowing what we know about the little totems that the creatures turn into,
Statuettes, yes.
if it gets broken, the creature comes out and rages out, basically, right?
Yes.
So, if it gets broken by some creature in the forest, then he has a potential of there being a raging bear that just runs around hurting things that he loves.
Pretty much.
So could we, in theory, say, hey, this is what might happen. Is there any way you can take us over there?
It's gonna
Directly.
take way too long for him to get there.
Yeah.
It may.
Like, he can move quick.
How big is he,
But-
though? Like, weight-wise?
He's like an elf. Like, time doesn't matter to him.
Right, but weight-wise.
Well, that's
how
why I
big
gave
is
him a
Weight-wise,
hug.
he's bigger than the rock.
Yes. He is.
The rock can't carry him.
No.
Okay.
No.
He's
not at all.
He
around the
is
same
literally-
size as the trees and about as
But he
thick as
might
3
know
of them
someone
put
that can-
together.
He is literally hundreds of tons.
He might be able to send us with somebody or a creature.
I think this we'll be able to find it.
Okay. Well, that was my thought. I'm just.
I like the thought.
If you was a little faster, that would have worked.
I would probably at least let him know, hey, this is a possibility of what might happen. That's why that's like first priority for us right now. Kind
Right.
Of thing.
So let's all get back on the peace
Do you
elevator.
say any of that out loud?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I want to let him know what.
You say that out loud, and I have been keeping an eye out for the bear that disappeared. It's not often that I squish something under my foot and can't find it afterwards. But I have been keeping an eye out for it. Well, the trees.
Is it possible
I've been
that the
keeping that.
statuette is entangled in the branches? And
You
is
know, I had that exact same thought. Which
No,
foot did
it
you
should
stomp it
return
with?
back to the
Can you see the bottom of
summoner.
your foot?
What happened to the body of the halfling?
Probably eaten by dinosaurs, I'm sure.
Great. Guess we're looking for a pile of dung. Let's go.
But real quick, I do. Which foot did you stomp him with?
My right foot.
Can you?
You look at his right leg, and there is a good 10-foot circle that is just black. You recognize this
Oh, frick.
as necrotic energy from a sacrificed soul.
Oh.
Ow.
It is missing huge gashes out of its foot.
You guys have never seen me use it.
Am I able to heal it?
You could try. It is a plant, so healing spells don't work on it. But if you had other nature-based things of healing, you could try. But you definitely see this huge black mark. He lifts up his foot, and there is a lot of root system. Make a investigation check. Anybody that wants to look at his foot.
I'm looking at his foot.
Natural 300.
Not 20.
That's so funny.
I guess
Not
I'm
at
not
20.
going to roll.
Nice.
17.
Wow.
All the good
Investigation?
rolls to look
All
at
the
this
good
foot.
rolls to look at a foot.
It's a very nice foot.
It's not a
He
fetish.
got a pedicure recently.
Mine 22 then.
Okay, you guys investigate the foot like crazy. You notice the other foot roots grow out into the ground to allow him to balance better on that one foot as he lifts it up, and you guys just inspect this good 10, 15 foot wide foot. Just
got nothing.
looking. You guys don't see anything.
If it was there,
There's a lot of dirt. A very healthy dirt too. And a lot of rocks.
very helpful.
But you guys do know it has been nearly 1 year since this happened.
Fair.
He has been covering this entire forest on foot for a year.
So we've gone from looking for a needle in a haystack to looking for the pinhole of the needle in a haystack.
Basically.
More like a pin in a barn of hay.
More closer to a barn of hay.
The point still stands.
You're looking for a statue yay tall in Utah.
Yes.
Well,
I mean-
might want to get walking.
People win the lottery.
They do.
Yeah.
Well, onto the bugbear elevator.
Thank you for allowing us this opportunity.
Okay, so,
Can you throw me
Before
down?
we run off, what is his name?
the name is Longroot.
Longroot.
I knew it.
Thank you,
Scary.
Longroot.
How shall I know you?
I am
Well,
peace.
I'm Farnan. This is Peace. This is Venom, and this is Adam.
Is distrustful of every sentient creature but tree.
Well, he can trust a life domain cleric.
He does talk to strangers.
No, we were talking about Fernand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No,
He
no.
does
I was
talk to
telling
strangers.
Taylor that we were talking about Fernand as in he does trust every living being except distrust.
That was an accident.
He distrusts every creature or every living creature. He's a plant, so what's
It's
not to trust?
a person. Okay, fair.
How bad can a plant be?
I mean, if I was playing it,
I mean, I dissuaded him from several rock throws.
Yes. Let's go up to the nearest big branch that I can drop a rock on.
We can just fly into the air, summon the rock in the air.
You guys slowly hover up, and let me check here. Okay, actually. So, as you guys are flying up, the fairly early morning rays, probably close to 8, 9 o'clock, glints off of something shiny inside of his branches. And you see another small metal figurine just hanging from a vine in his branches.
What does it look like?
You definitely... do you point it out?
Yes.
Okay, so, because you have the highest passive perception and you needed a 17 to see it. So,
he asked.
yes, you
What
point out that you see a glint. Peace looks over and just laser focuses on it. It
Superman
looks
X-ray vision.
like the ugliest humanoid you have ever seen. Just huge, like, deformities all over its arm, head, shoulders, body. You've never seen somebody craft something so hideous. Like, it is nasty. This close up, you guys are only like 20, 30 feet away. Like, you have dead details of just how hideous and deformed its face is. One eye bigger than the other. Like, it is hideous. But it looks like a pretty big statuette.
Should we ask him about it?
No.
Do we want it?
No.
But I want to ask him, since I saw it.
It's just going to be one of Bingo's summons. Judging by the description, it's probably a fiend from one of the summoning circles.
That sounds like fun.
I don't think it's worth bothering him.
We should smash it.
Vernon, I
See
think
what
we should
happens.
just go.
I mean, if we just...
Bingo was a lot stronger than me.
Or was he?
He was?
A lot.
Well,
Well,
then shouldn't we
then-
return that?
While these three are discussing, I just walk over. So what's that thing?
No, we're taking the elevator.
Yeah, you guys are
right?
flying.
Oh,
You're
he's-
on me.
The reason you
can't
saw it is
walk
because
over.
you guys are just floating up past his branches.
So I quickly ask the question as we're floating up still.
Okay, what do you say?
Just pointing it out of just like, so I see this shiny thing right here. It looks interesting. Where'd you find that?
On the halfling. He had several of them, like I said. And why not accessorize?
He didn't happen to have any that looked like a bear, did he?
A bear.
That is- That one is the one we're looking for.
No bear. Strange creatures, but no bear.
Let's see.
It's unbearable.
Unfortunate.
It was barely within our grasp.
There it comes. This is becoming unbearable.
Okay.
Wow.
We will summon the rock and take
Why don't we
flight
just leave it alone?
a little
for
bit to
now?
the north and east.
In peace?
No.
Leave it in peace.
North and
You're gonna
east.
leave me?
Oh, north and east. Got it. Okay, so you go summon the rock underneath you and just drop onto it.
We'll see you in a couple days.
Take off. Nearly the speed of light.
Start flying at Mach 2.
Oh yeah, we are probably beat. What is the sound? The sweetest sound?
5 miles an hour, I think. No.
Question: how are we?
5 miles an hour.
Woo! I can
Five-
make the speed of sound!
5 miles a second.
We're only at like 5 miles an hour or something.
Yeah, no. You're at
Yeah, 20.
5 miles.
So 1,125 feet per second.
Yeah, we're not near
Not
that.
even close. You guys are at 24,000 feet per hour.
Yeah.
So yeah, about almost 5 miles an hour.
Yes.
Which is fast for medieval travel.
Right.
So we're only going 5 miles.
Yeah.
It is
Okay.
carrying almost 1,000 pounds.
That's at max speed.
Yes.
That's still faster than we could walk it.
I'm pretty
Oh.
sure we're barely the
So-
weight of an elephant, so it's
Fair
it's
enough.
used to this.
Yes, exactly. So you
This
guys,
isn't animal cruelty.
where are you guys headed?
Northeast?
Towards the direction that the Ent said.
Yeah, exactly that. You
So
Can we-
north, east of the barbarian savages.
Savages.
East and northern.
So back to the village and then east, slightly north.
Okay.
Sound good?
So you make your way to the logging community and then head east, getting a good good bearing, going straight east. The canopy is very lustrous still.
Gosh dang it.
Um,
Will you guys just hibernate already? Silas!
but yes, you go that way and you can see the treetops. It is a very thick canopy up here.
Do we have
You
to
can-
search on the
You
ground?
can see some snow in some places on top of like the canopy.
Well, I can't use locate creature to find it. 'cause
Do you
it's
have
not a
speak with
creature.
plants?
I do not.
Is it considered a magic object?
Probably not. Kinda?
Well, all around us is kind of
Detect magic?
Well, there's so much magic around here that
It'll
I'm not
just-
even gonna see it.
No.
The aura won't be obvious. If I try to keep like serious track of everything, I might chance upon it, but that's
Because
10
it would
minutes.
still be transmutation.
Oh, never mind. It is lost in the sea. We're
It's like
looking.
looking for a puddle inside of the ocean with detect magic.
I'm looking for a single pin with like a smidge of purple paint on it amongst a bunch of green pins.
Fair.
How do we find this?
We're getting better with analogies.
We are. We've had too much time to discuss them.
So we're just gonna have to keep hiking it into the woods.
We already took, what did we take? A half day's journey into the woods once.
Well,
we-
you guys spent most of the day in there
Yeah.
because you stayed the night and then hiked out.
Yeah, that's right.
We can hike it out.
But we didn't find any traces of camping.
You saw ashes, but that's it.
Yeah.
And that was only like a couple miles into the jungle.
Well, if you think about it, we're looking at the bottom of the guy's foot. He had this big crater of necrotic
We
damage.
can't see that from the canopy.
Right, but it's a decent sized crater. We just have to be looking for a crater of.
Well, it's in his leg. It's not on the bottom of his foot.
Yes. They're just.
So, it
they're
looked-
just,
It looked like something hit it, so there's a good chunk missing, like a good wedge, like something with an axe took a wedge out, and the necrotic energy is all around that.
So it wouldn't have like blown into the ground and all that.
It might have hit a tree or two.
No, it's very, very,
Very focused.
yeah.
Darn. We tried.
Good idea though.
Darn summoners and trying to be cautious and careful and aware of the collateral damage their explosions can cause. If this was a wizard, we would have found it by now.
Right.
Yeah. Well, there wouldn't be a forest.
No, that's Zokar. The average wizard, there'd still be some forest.
So what's the game plan?
I think the best we can do is just...
throw a dart at the board and hope it's right there.
The best we
Can
can
I
do at
talk
this
to the
point-
creatures and ask them if they've seen anything?
You poop anything out really hard lately?
You can certainly try if you can find a creature.
If I can, we're in a forest. I better be able.
You're above the forest.
Look for a bird, a plane.
With your eagle-eye vision, you look around. A lot of there aren't a lot of birds. A lot of them have migrated because it is very cold.
It's getting cold.
And a lot of the flying reptiles are also hiding because it's cold, and they are cold-blooded.
I think our second option is, if we're not gonna huck it out in the woods and just wait, we can wait for Longroot to show up after negotiations and ask him for a heading at least, because then he'd be just right there by the village, so he could at least point out the direction that we need to walk.
Yeah.
Or take us there.
Not a couple days. We don't have days.
They didn't give us a deadline on the mission, did they?
They said as soon as possible.
1 year is scary enough as is.
He has been missing. So, I will give you guys months. Let me find it.
Okay, let me check.
Where? Oh, I'm in the wrong section. Okay, so. He showed up in Nanoon. At the end of Nanoon.
So, last year?
Yes. Then he went into the jungles mid-Wastenal and never was seen again.
Roughly
Dang it.
14 months.
We lost the stream. It was going perfect until just barely.
That's
And
so
it's
weird.
died.
Well, you also just hopped on the internet for the thing, didn't you? Calendar? Or do you have that saved?
No. I have this computer on the small internet.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened there.
Michael could have gotten onto Splatoon, which does take internet on the main one. Or Jane could have used her phone.
Is that sensitive?
Sometimes.
It was,
Especially when
going, it was literally perfect until right now.
OBS takes up a lot of stream space on the internet, and so anything that cuts into it, it's touchy. It's so dumb. And it's not the best internet because I have it in the middle of the house.
So if you take like half a byte from its bandwidth, it'll just crash the entire thing.
It's dumb.
It's pretty bad. So, yep, we lost it.
That's why we record things.
Yeah.
Don't want to do that again.
Oh
Okay.
well.
So what is your plan? It is the 24th.
Find a place to land and make a random guess for the days, and then I guess we do that a couple times while we wait for the treant.
It's getting dark though, isn't it?
It's mid-afternoon.
So we got some time.
Yeah. So I say we find a place to land, and
You can definitely tell the bird is getting tired. After several hours of flying with a lot of weight on its back.
yeah.
You can carry us in your claws if that helps.
Okay, so you guys, are you finding a place out in the woods, or are you heading
That's
back to the
well
lodge?
behaved.
Probably out in the woods, just because I want to get down on foot and look around for a little
Are
bit.
you taking the peace elevator because there's not a lot of
Probably.
I like the peace elevator.
So used.
I'm going to call it now. In the future, one of us is gonna like jump from a building, and Peace is gonna catch us skydiving.
Okay.
That's my bold prediction for the future.
Okay, so you guys take the elevator of peace. Gentle
The
music
elevator of
playing.
peace and harmony.
As I'm reading scripture on our way down.
You go through the thick canopy. Russell, don't be playing with stuff.
There's a notification that popped up.
Oh.
Trying to figure out what the heck it was.
Peace, if you drop us, I am not going to forgive you.
If I drop you, you're dead. You don't need to forgive me.
So, you guys get to the bottom of the tall trees.
Elevator.
First floor.
Okay.
You have arrived.
It is still fairly green. There is a little bit of snow, some ice in patches, like the snow melted a little bit, dripped through the thick canopy and froze on the ground. But it doesn't seem to be bothering a lot of the plant life.
I'm going to be walking stealthily.
Okay.
I
Roll
will follow
stealth checks.
suit.
I am going to watch stealthily.
21!
Nice.
Finally, my skill is useful.
Oh gosh. That's a 9.
9.
You did better than me.
Oh gosh.
Why is it that we can never have the entire party roll really well for stealth?
Got a 3. No,
25?
25? Okay.
I rolled a nat 1.
A natural 1.
Yeah.
The bugbear is invisible.
Silent
The
as
cleric.
a mouse.
Is doing the worm on the ground.
So you guys are traveling through here. You step on a very slick rock and just eat dirt again.
Always on the stealth checks.
It is very cold ground. Like the ground is hard and just absolutely
Unforgiving.
frigid. But you guys continue walking through the woods, looking around for any signs of camping and
Damaged trees, apparently.
damaged trees. Roll investigation checks.
Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't say that one.
On the flip side, I was hoping you'd say that one because that's one of my better skills.
5.
16.
14.
6.
16. This is our hope.
I rolled 7.
Well,
Wow,
you got a
guys.
total of 14, but
Wow. Okay. You guys
Again, we can't have straight good rolls for a
No.
whole session.
No.
So you guys are going through the woods, looking for any damaged trees, and you don't find any damaged trees. After an hour or two of walking, Peace notices a very large gash in a tree, a good 7 feet up, above where most of you are looking, like at the roots and stuff.
Still on the ground because I biffed it.
But yes, there's a large gash up in a tree. It
You
looks
okay?
like
Do
it
you have
has
a
been
concussion?
was
Do
been
you
done
need some milk?
by an axe.
Probably.
Had been done by an axe.
Oh no, they
You can see that it is kind of like hilled over, like after a year of still growing. You can see that it's like kind of calloused over, like you've seen, like if you damage a tree, it just like bubbles and it's really ugly. It is really ugly, but it blends in really well with the tree bark.
Okay. Hey guys, I saw the thing. Over here. It's above you. Is it at my, like, eye level?
It's close to your eye level, yeah.
There, other tree. Oh.
Oh.
Still can't see it. Oh, not high enough.
Werewolf. There, wolf.
no, we're a bear.
What bear?
Exactly.
Me bear.
Why bear?
What do you want better? Who bear?
Bear bear.
Okay.
Back
you guys
on
do?
topic. We're terrible.
Are there any other gashes in any other trees?
You look around, and you start noticing this was a very intentional bigger chunk. you look around and you do see Nyx.
Yay, we found it.
Like through the woods.
I want to look behind us and see if there's any leading back in the direction.
There are several smaller, just like gentle like hits, almost like you're marking, but this one was way bigger.
He was mad that he was still marking.
Nick. Whomp. Duck.
Well, I guess we will start heading further east, following the the trail
Okay.
they blazed.
The trail they blazed. Knowing what you're looking for now, you check each tree and find the nick. You can you get the sense that it was right-handed because a lot of the trees have it on the left side of the tree.
If he's right-handed, it's on
Wait
the
a
left.
second.
We need to go in the opposite direction.
No, he's
Alright.
swinging this way, just like nicking the tree, walk, nick the next tree.
Well, by
It's an
Dana's
X
locks, he made a trail.
Ah.
We just didn't find it.
That will explain why the treant wasn't happy. I think your way of marking our trail was a lot less damaging to the forest.
In hindsight, very less damaging. Unless we have moss treants. Moss don't have their own treants, do they?
I believe they would be called mossens, and I don't believe they exist.
Do not want to find out.
Moss of unusual size?
Shambling mound, anybody?
No, good.
We follow.
So you continue into the forest. You get pretty deep in there, and it starts getting dark before you get too far into it. But you are able to keep track of the marks. But as it gets darker, they get really hard to find, especially since you're the only one with dark vision.
I have dark vision.
I
You-
have
no,
like
I-
perfect vision
You-
in darkness.
Are the only one without dark vision.
I can see. I can see.
Well, I cast light to help.
You are now a shining beacon in the jungle full of dinosaurs.
Well, I cast it on his tail so his stinger's a glowing lantern.
Oh, I like that one.
How about we cast it on something smaller so that I can hide it?
No, you're just gonna be an anglerfish.
I take the rock. I take 5 individual rocks and cast light on all 5.
Oh yeah, it's not concentration.
No, it just lasts for
An
an
hour.
hour or an hour.
1 hour, I believe.
It lasts for a time.
1 hour.
Right. So keep looking until the light spell runs out.
I guess so. I really want to find this. Though, part of me wonders if we want to find it in the dark.
You can always start running.
My internet died too. That's why we don't have music.
You can.
Yeah, I think
There we go.
I'm wondering if the full machine just shut off and turned back on.
I mean, it's definitely possible. Okay.
Ellie unplugged it.
It's definitely possible. So you guys continue until you run out of light.
I don't run out of light though.
But you can definitely hear all of the nocturnal beasts coming out to feast.
Not on us, it ain't.
You are the only thing they can see for miles around with this brilliant light.
Look, aside from Long Route, we are probably the apex predators in this forest. Don't mess with us, please.
Questionable.
You have no idea what's in this forest. Russell has an idea, but you have no idea.
Do I have any idea?
Let me have my comfortable competence of years of spending in a jungle.
Oh, I guess Adam would know. There are very big apex predators that could snap you guys like twigs. Namely, the Akarava. the mysterious scorpetite godlike creature that very few have seen and fewer live to tell the tale.
Dakol is one of them.
Dakol and Venom are some
It's
of the
called a what?
Akarava. All A's. And a K. Akarava.
There is an R in there.
Akarava.
Akava.
And I'm not even gonna.
Try and pronounce the word you came up with.
I just don't have it in front of me,
Oh.
so I don't know exactly what it. Oh wait, I do have it in front of me actually. There are also the Inosia. They are Scorpetite tribesmen who are trying to become more like their god.
Safe to say warrior caste, and if you're caught in their hunting grounds, you might as well be lunch.
Yes, they are very dangerous and do not hunt alone because they are usually following Akarabas.
Are you guys relaying this information at all to me? Because I'm lost.
Nope.
I don't think I have a need to at the moment.
So the clerics...
You three know this. What you would know deep in the jungles is there's a lot of Yuanti in a lot of the jungles. They were very
Prevalent? Abundant?
abundant in Kal'Jaru. Lots of them. You know that there was a lot of ruins inside of Kal'Jaru that they inhabited. And so, for people walking through a jungle are not apex predators compared to entire communities of monstrous creatures like that.
Okay.
That hunt dinosaurs for pastime.
So, beyond me shivering in my boots, not because the cold...
Fine, I guess we'll have to leave and come back in the morning.
So,
I don't like the idea of camping without a fire, so let's leave.
So as we're going up to the canopy, is there a section? Is it like covered in snow?
it is lightly covered in snow. It's not like a lot. As you get through the canopy, it is lightly snowing. You guys just weren't able to tell from under the canopy. It's been dark for a long time.
With Peace, can you help me with a project for a second?
Sure.
I'm going to use prestidigitation to clean up small sections of the snow to, after a while, draw like our sigil so we know where to start looking next time we come back.
Okay.
Smart. I like that.
And a little line here. We can go.
Takes you several minutes to
We'll
do
take
it,
the
but
poor rock back.
you guys take the rock quickly back to the logging community where you set up your tents in a more comfortable environment, a little bit safer than out in the jungles.
I'm going to take any leftover meat we have and feed it to the rock as a thank you. This poor bird.
And it eats it gladly. What did I just do?
You've doomed us all to die.
Okay, that was weird. Don't hit those buttons. Okay. I don't have these side buttons programmed, so they do weird things. But that is where we will pick up next time, on the 25th. Thank you all for joining us. Sorry that the stream died. It will be on tomorrow, hopefully. I don't know. I'll be working. But join us in...
Hopefully a week.
Yes, next week. Yes, next week will work.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Adios.